Welcome one more time. I invited so many other people, but they can't come in today. But let's wait for Amira.
Okay, it's okay. No
Let's
problem.
wait for others too. Okay. Mohammed, meet Danuta from Poland
Yeah.
too. Danuta is from
Yeah,
Poland too. She is eager to.
Hello,
I'm from
Danuta.
Poland. I'm
She's
from
eager
Poland.
to.
Nice to meet you.
Mhm.
I am from Morocco. Nice to meet you, Donata. Donata, that's your name, yeah?
Danuta.
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 Danuta. All right, okay.
Danuta.
Nice to meet you, Danuta. I am from Morocco.
Danuta,
Nice.
do you love pets?
Yes.
Do you love pets?
Yes, but unfortunately, I don't have any pets now.
Oh, okay. I love cats. And
Uh,
here
when
is
I was
Amira.
a kid, I lived with my parents in the village. My parents had a farm, and there was a lot of animals, not only animals in the house, but
cow.
animals as are in the farm.
Yeah.
But now I'm living in the city, and I travel very often, and sometimes I change my place of staying, so it is difficult with pets generally. When my children were small, we had guinea pig.
A guinea pig.
You know what is this animal? Guinea
We
pig.
had two guinea pig. I think we had three. My father. My father was a farmer. Long time ago.
Hello, Amira.
Amira,
Hello.
are
Nice
you
to see you again.
Hello, Amira.
nice to
Nice to
see you,
see you.
Amira.
What is today?
I'm good. For us.
Mohammed, is coming some kind of
Yeah.
noise behind you.
No,
Please.
no, they are just my cousins. They stay with me, but they're gone now. They go.
Okay.
It's okay now.
The other hand, we can't hear anything. Okay, that's
No, no, it's okay now.
Well, okay, guys.
All right. Hello, Amira. What is today?
Just a moment.
Hello. Mohammed, sorry.
Mohammed
I'm
Mohammed
good.
Ali. Mohammed Ali or no?
Muhammad Ali Klai,
Muhammad Ali.
the fighter. Yes, I know him.
Fighter.
Best fighter in the world.
Yeah, the best in the
It's
world.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
But
Fighting.
Yeah.
from which country he was, Mohammed? He was from Morocco, maybe, or not?
No, it's not from Morocco. I think it was from the United States. I think. I don't know exactly.
Amira,
Yeah,
you know
I
more.
think he's
You know better than us. I think he was
he became a
born
master.
in the.
It was Muslim. Yeah, of course, it was Muslim.
And I think this guy was born in the USA. Yeah, am I right, Amira?
Yes, I think so.
Me too. I don't know. I just know Muhammad Ali, but I don't know where
Muhammad
he
Ali.
was born.
Yeah.
Okay.
A very good, excellent fighter.
Amira, it's failing your internet. Oh my gosh, I can't hear.
Did you fail?
It's failing. It's cracking your
Oh,
sound.
once again.
Yeah, once again. Today your internet is behaving badly with you. Okay, let's give a try again. Please, Amira, please. Try.
Okay. Oh, okay. I said Muhammad Ali was a really good fighter. Yeah, excellent fighter.
You're all right.
That's what I said. So, can you hear me now?
Yeah, right now is okay. And what kind of sports do you like, Amira?
Yeah, you can. Okay.
What kind of sports do you like? If you like, of course.
Well, I like cycling. That's what I do. Cycling and swimming. Swimming. But I love watching box. I love watching box. I love it. Yeah, I love it. And soccer. Yeah, sometimes it depends. When it's World Cup, I like watching that match. It's really interesting and it's exciting.
By the way, I love Kung Fu. I was a kung
Kung
fu
Fu.
fighter. Yeah, I was in the past,
great.
my teenager. But I had to quit because I was so lazy at the time. But I love to watch movies about kung fu. Yeah, Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Jack.
Okay, it's interesting.
I love this. What kind of sports for you, Danuta? Do you like? If you like.
I'm not so big fan of
Mhm.
sports. Generally, I like skating,
Okay. Ah.
dancing on ice,
Ah,
for example, rather artistic dancing
Beautiful.
on ice
Mhm.
or gymnastics, like something like that. But generally, I don't like the very brutal sports. And for me, the boxing is this kind of sports. So I don't understand this kind of sport and this kind of people.
You just have to punch the other guy, okay? Don't worry, just punch him. Just punch him.
Actually, I think the same because it's dangerous, and
Yeah,
they
it's
shouldn't do
dangerous.
that.
It's super dangerous.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Dangerous.
and when
even
they're
with-
knockout,
When someone
Even
say,
with this, Muhammad Ali, when we talk about him, he was finally he was ill, yes, and maybe his
Yeah.
illness was. I believe, in my opinion, that his illness is connected with this kind of sports because I think many hits
uh-huh. Yeah,
that
you're right.
is
You're right.
very dangerous for person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I don't like this any kind of sports connected with, for example, dogs or something like that. So racing of dogs or other animals.
I don't think.
Repeat the meter,
Yeah.
please. Repeat the meter.
You're right.
Okay.
I like horse racing.
Mhm.
I know I like horse racing, but I know it's not good for them because there are it's maybe they don't want to run,
Mhm.
but it's mandatory for them to run, so it's not something they want to do naturally. So that's what I don't like about that kind of race. Also with dogs, they run very fast. I love watching them running. It's amazing, but they do it because they're forced to do that. So that's what I don't like.
Mhm.
I like watching them running, but in nature, right? Naturally, not being forced by doing that.
Uh-huh.
So I understand you, Danuta.
Yeah. And for me too, I love
I think
biking.
it,
I love walking.
There's
Yeah.
sometimes,
Mhm.
me
I
too. There's some. Sorry. Mhm.
no,
Okay, Danuta.
when I thought about the dogs racing, I thought about battle only between the dogs. But for example, as another kind of sports, when we think about dogs, but they are with sledge. For example, in the Alaska or in the America, in Laponia, when the dogs are connected with the sledge and the people, and there is this kind of race. Yes, it's something.
I see. Uh-huh.
What about racing cars?
It's very difficult, but I.
What about racing cars? Do you like to watch? Sometimes I like to watch racing.
For me, it's always very interesting, and I consider how the people who likes, for example, race Formula One, and they are in this place when the race is organized, and what they can see. The people who are sitting as an audience
in front of the TV 2 or 3 hours, in a row. Yeah, 3.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
Is it different when you when you watch it on television, yes, because the camera is going
Yeah.
with this
Exactly.
card,
Moving
but
fast, moving
you
fast.
sitting in one place, I
Yeah.
don't know what they can
And
see.
you know, you have to pay a lot of money for watching that.
Yeah,
So
yeah. It's
nonsense.
very
Yeah.
expensive. Yeah.
You know,
It's
by
very
Yeah, maybe-
expensive.
I mentioned about TV, guys. I can't afford this
Yes.
kind of. I can't afford
I
about
can't
it.
either. So maybe
Mhm.
because of the excitement, you know, when you are there among all those people, then you are really excited. So it's
Yeah.
different. The atmosphere, you know,
Yeah.
it's different than just watching from
Uh-huh.
your house on TV, maybe.
Mhm.
But you're right. It's nonsense. And you just look, as you said, Danuta, like that's all you saw. So,
By the way, Amira, this atmosphere is super
I think
expensive, you know,
as you told,
to be there.
too expensive just to see that.
This is for
Yeah.
rich.
I think, but this, as you told, this atmosphere when you are among a lot of people among the crowd, I think this is the place where the
Yeah.
endorphins and other
Mhm.
hormones are, and the people are very
It's
happy.
worth because exactly because
Okay.
Now in
yeah,
Poland,
it would be nonsense because you can see as the way you can see on TV.
Mhm. Yeah.
But if we think in terms of excitement of this atmosphere, then it makes sense because you
Mhm.
want to be there with the people with the same taste. You want to watch those cars and this atmosphere, so it makes sense. Only that's the only reason you pay for that. Otherwise, no, you can see the cars just a few times, but you see it better on TV.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
watch that on TV. But,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
better than to show it in TV. Yeah.
Of course.
Mhm.
For so many reasons.
For me.
For so
For
many
me.
reasons.
For me.
Okay. Mohammed. Mohammed.
Yeah, for me, I prefer to stay at my home and watch it on the TV because I always spend a lot of money to watch the car first or two times.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's so expensive.
If I were rich,
because
guys,
it's too
I would
expensive. You're right.
never.
Too
Yeah,
expensive.
Okay.
yeah,
If I were rich, guys, I would never pay for this. Okay. I do prefer traveling,
yeah, me too.
traveling,
I
collection,
would like to ask you. I would like to ask you another question. I'm very curious because, as I think, you all are from the rather warm countries. Yes, because you are rather from the warmer countries with comparison to Poland, of course. And I would like to ask you
Yeah,
if
you're right.
you know this ski jumping, because in our part of Europe, and not only because, for example, the Japanese sportsmen are in Poland, in the Europe as well. But what about this discipline, this sports? How fun is in your countries ski jumping?
Ski jumping.
Do you know it? This kind of sport?
Sky jumping.
No.
You mean sky jumping?
Yeah, it's kid,
Ah.
right? Yeah.
Skydiving.
I check if
It's
No, you say
Yeah.
skydiving. You say skydiving.
exciting. Yeah.
No, skydiving.
no.
Brazilian
jumping.
people are so fond about
Yeah,
the
I know what you mean.
sport. You mean skydiving?
No,
Skydive? No? Jumping.
no,
Ski jumping. Actually, it's
No.
very exciting.
Ski jumping.
Ski jumping. I don't know about
Ski jumping. It is connected with winter
Yeah.
sport, with
Uh-huh.
ski, and
Yeah, with ski.
the man is it is difficult for me. He's driving, I don't know, sledging from the highest, and after this one point, he's flying over this
Yeah.
snow, and finally
Yeah.
jumps
Uh-huh.
on the snow.
Like,
Yes. So
It's a very steep artificial slope, right? That ends suddenly
Uh-huh.
and that cover the snow. So you go downwards,
Hmm.
It's really exciting.
I
It's
think it's
cracking.
bad connection.
It's
And
cracking.
a lot of adrenaline,
Cracking.
right?
I mean, it's cracking so lot. Oh my. Oh, I don't know. What's the name of this sport? Is ski diving.
Ski jumping.
Ski
Ski jumping.
Ski,
It is connected
ski
winter sport.
jumping,
Ski
Winter
jump.
sport.
winter sport.
I
You can only play it in the snow, I think, right,
for only for snow
Donata?
or for
Uh,
places where
It
we
is
have
It
snow.
is in many places in Europe,
Ah,
generally in Germany, in Finland,
this is not
in
our case
Holland
because
as
here,
well.
we here we
It
have
is country
skydown
where there is snow,
football,
and in Japan as well. In Japan as well.
Japanese. It is
Yeah.
required to fall snow falls. Okay, guys, meet
Yeah.
Gorete from Brazil too. Okay, Gorete. Today we are
You know,
discussing about some.
that sport.
Mhm. Just a moment, Amira, please.
Okay, let me say something.
Okay, say it.
It's
Uh-huh.
that sport is very exciting because it gets the adrenaline flowing, you know, a lot of adrenaline,
Uh-huh.
that substance.
I didn't
So
understand.
I like watching that sport, people
Uh-huh.
doing that,
Uh-huh.
ski jumping.
Ski jumping. Okay, I will get frozen
Yeah.
Can
before
you
reach
hear
the
me or
floor.
not?
Amira, I will get frozen.
I'm
for
afraid.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let me talk to Gorete just a moment.
It's
Gorete, be welcome one more time. Okay, today we are discussing about coffee chat free chat. Okay, what's your favorite kind of sports if you like?
Hello, guys. Good afternoon. I like hiking and
Hiking.
rock climbing,
Mhm.
and I'm learning that.
Mhm.
And actually, I live here in my place here in my city, and the neighbors city too.
Mhm.
They have a lot of place and rocks that we can do that.
Mhm.
So I live in near a rock, a big rock, then I can do that. So it's really exciting and nice. And
Yeah.
actually, you
Yeah.
go hiking in the top of a lot of mountains, so the view is such a
Mhm.
beautiful thing to do. So I like that.
Yeah.
What
This is
was
a nice
the
place,
highest
guys. Minas
mountain
Gerais.
where you have been?
Sorry?
The highest mountain. What was the highest mountain where you have been?
Uh,
The
I don't know
highest.
that. Yeah, yes. I live in south of Minas Gerais, here in Brazil,
South of Brazil.
and we have an I don't know. I think it's observatory that you can watch
Yeah.
the moon, the sky. It's
The
a national
stars.
observatory, and it's a mountain. And I have been there. It's such a beautiful place. There are microscopes,
Mhm.
big ones. Then you can see the sky. And
Telescope.
it's
Mhm.
telescope, yes. And it's really interesting place. And you can visit there once a year, and watch the things, the people working there. A Russian telescope too here in
Mhm.
our mountain. It's really high. It's
Mhm.
you can see the most
Everything.
beautiful sunset. And
Uh-huh.
it's
Nice
very
Sunset.
environment.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Yeah, guys, this Minas Gerais, this place where she lives, is surrounded by hills, beautiful, all green,
beautiful.
super greeny. This place, I love this place. Minas
I
Gerais.
love rainy places.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Land of the
All right,
cheese.
guys.
Land of the
Tony,
cheese.
I need to go now.
No, don't
Tony.
go. You are forbidden to.
Oh, I need to go because I have some exercise with my team. You
Okay.
know, I'm a
Good luck,
football
good.
player. My favorite sport is football. No,
Football
me,
as well.
Tony know that. I
Mhm.
have been playing football maybe 7 years or more than 7 years. I'm 24 now. Now I need to go because my gym is waiting
It's
for
okay.
me.
Mhm.
I have some exercise. I'm so sorry because I will leave and see you tomorrow, inshallah. Okay?
See you. Bye bye.
See you tomorrow and have a
Bye,
good night.
Mohammed.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a nice time with your
Okay.
buddies. Okay.
Thank
Bye,
you so
take care.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Bye bye.
Bye.
That's okay, ladies. This is it. This Minas Gerais I love the most. Land of the cheese, yeah.
Oh,
Land of the
something.
sweeties. Yeah, am I right? Goretti, try to explain to them how it works in Minas Gerais about sweeties, the cheese, the
So,
environment, the forest, hills, etc. Okay?
may I say?
Okay? Okay, Amira, say something, please.
I just want to correct something I said. I
Oh.
said a horse race, but it's horse race. Horse race.
Okay.
Uh-huh. That's all. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I think it's typical for the very rich people in UK, yes? Even for the Queen, for the British Queen, yes?
Mhm.
This horse race, yes, with horses.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
you like horses generally? Amira, do you like horses?
Do you like horses, Amira? She asking.
Amira is frozen.
Amira is having serious problems today, neck problems. Yeah, so sad.
Sorry,
So sad to Amira today. Okay.
I do.
Yeah, Amira, I can see.
I love horses.
Of horses. Okay.
Yeah, I love.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Do
let's
you
go.
like?
Goret, please
Do you
let Goret say. Okay.
Sorry.
Yes, we can give our time for Goret.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Danuta, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from? I don't know you. Yet.
I'm from Poland.
Poland. Interesting.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So today I'm only one from the Europe.
Yes.
So today is the
Uh-huh.
America is represented by you.
Yeah.
And now
So
representing
it's nice for
Europe
me.
is
It's
Danuta from Poland.
fascinating that I am from the small country in Poland, not so small, but from one of the countries in Europe. And I can speak with people from very very long distance from Europe generally.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Yes, Tony?
Yes,
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
I can talk to the whole world by using Zoom. Platform Zoom.
Poland is such a beautiful country.
Uh-huh.
Europe? I didn't hear you, sorry.
Sorry.
She told Poland is a
Poland is such a beautiful country.
such a beautiful, yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Brazil or Mexico is a beautiful country as well.
Mm-hmm.
Even because you have because these countries, your countries are bigger and they have a lot of different zones of climate even.
Yeah.
Because Poland is only 700 kilometers bright and from east to west and from north to south.
Ah,
And for example, as I can imagine, Brazil, for example, is
Brazil
very,
is
very
huge.
big country,
Big country, yeah.
and it is many different climates. It's similar, I think, in Mexico.
Yeah,
And
the
I would
great
like to
forest, the
hear
Amazon.
about your countries.
Mhm.
Say something nice about your countries. It's very interesting for me. The other
Okay,
countries.
Goret will say for you guys. Please let Goret say something. Goret,
Yes.
feel free.
The great things, but you're saying about the place?
Yeah. She's asking about to describe our country, Brazil.
Yes.
A huge one.
Yeah, we have beautiful beaches and
Mhm.
I'm not a fan of beach. I don't like it so much. I prefer mountains. beautiful mountains, beautiful place to stay here. The place, the region I live here, it's amazing. I really like. I don't know. Let me see. We have also beautiful culture and accents here. Even in our country, have a lot of different accents, and
And different nations too. Different nations
Sorry?
living here. Different nations living here too. We
Yes,
have so
yes,
many
yes.
races and cultures live in Brazil. So many other.
But how many languages or dialects? Because generally official language for Brazil is Portuguese, yes, language.
Portuguese.
That's Portuguese.
But how many? But I could imagine that there is a lot of different
No.
dialects
No, we don't have
or
that.
languages. No.
We speak just one language. Official language is Portuguese only.
Wow.
We understand Spanish because our language is called sister, but we don't have any dialects.
Just Portuguese. But for example, if you go to Rio de Janeiro, people speak, for example, with the S sound really strong. So if they say house, I don't know in English how it sounds, but for example, the R sound and the S sound, it's extremely different, even for us in Portuguese. I don't know in English how it would be.
It might be
it's really different.
English, for example, English. They say
English. Yes, like that.
So like Polish.
Like
because
Polish, like Polish too. Yeah, similar to Polish, the accent.
We speak in Polish language.
Let me give you some kind of example for you. Hi guys. Hi guys.
Yes.
Oh, no,
totally like that.
My pronunciation is how guys. How guys.
For example, my best friend from Mexico is Amira.
My best friend from Mexico.
My best friend from Mexico is Amira.
My best friend from Spain, for example. Yes, it's different.
Kind of like, you know. And we have most of part of the great forest. That means the forest, the Amazon. Okay.
Yes.
Yellow is gold, the stars, the states, 27, and the blue sky, Brazil.
Yes, and thankful for this big plate of forest we can breathe in the Europe as well. Yes, because it's our lungs.
We are the lung of the
whole
world. Yeah.
The lung of the world. Yes.
We are the lung of the whole world because of the Amazon.
Yes. And we have to keep fingers. In Polish, we keep finger in that way for this forest stay healthy and for a long time for our children as well and grandchildren.
Yes. Where I live here, if we see the world, it used to be desert. If you don't have the Amazonian forest, actually I couldn't live here because probably you're going to be desert.
Yeah.
This is the most the biggest place where there are forests.
Yeah.
But Danuta,
a few years ago, I had an opportunity to visit Brazil, Uruguay, and Paraguay. But it was too expensive for me because it's very long distance. Yes, and not many my friends was decided to visit this country because of this high prices of this excursion, and I didn't have, and I at that time I hadn't visit. No, I didn't visit these countries, and now we have pandemic time, and I don't know if there will be next possibility to visit these beautiful countries.
Yeah, you take long to visit again, guys.
Did you see this? How it is called? On the border of Uruguay and Brazil and Paraguay, there are big waterfalls. Yes, waterfalls.
Argentina.
Very famous waterfalls. Even I know about it, but I don't know their
Waterfalls,
names.
yeah, waterfalls.
Yes.
It's located between Argentina, the most part, the beautiful one is the place from Argentina in Brazil. Waterfalls.
Cataratas in
Cataratas do
Portuguese.
Iguaçu, it's called Cataratas do Iguaçu.
Catarata is generally waterfalls?
Iguaçu Waterfalls is
Like
called.
this.
It's called Iguaçu Waterfalls. Okay. Beautiful place to visit too.
Is it a popular place for Brazilian people to visit? Are you able to visit these places as a Brazilian people? Because I started to imagine the distances between, for example, Sao Paulo and the border with Argentina. I think it is a few thousand kilometers. Yes, I don't know how exactly is this distance.
I don't know.
In my opinion, it's long.
You have to pick a fly. You have to pick a fly.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, it's expensive to here. Even to travel here around inside my country, it's expensive.
Yeah. We have cost of living is super expensive, Danuta. Do you know this?
But for me, it's another scale, because as I told, Poland has 600 kilometers or for 700 kilometers, yes. But the whole Europe is, I think, 3,000 kilometers from, for example, from the Central or Eastern Europe to the southern part of Europe. And as I can see on the map, the Brazil is one country, only one country, like the whole Europe. It's fascinating for me.
So you can ride your car and go to a different place because it's near. Here we can do that.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. You have so many places to visit in Brazil. So many different environments, you know, mountains, waterfalls, beaches, forests, so many other. In São Paulo, you have restaurants, pizzeria, cafeteria, so many other cultures. So many other nations living in Brazil, okay? We have people from Mexico, Mexican restaurants. Amira, we have so many people from America living here, and Italy, of course, Japan, China. Polish, we got just one community. Do you know this, Dorette? It's located.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's located in the south of the country, Santa Catarina.
In 30s, 40s, in the previous century, there were an action in Poland where the poor people could travel to Brazil, and they received them there a kind of farm.
Refugees, immigrants.
Yes. Immigrants, yes.
Yeah.
And they lived up to now. Their ancestors lived in Brazil up to now. A few years ago, my daughter was, as a student, she was with a group of students in Brazil, and they visited, they met with these Polish grandchildren, of course. Now there are grandchildren from these people who traveled from Poland to Brazil.
Oh my God.
So that was the connection between Poland and Brazil in previous century. But now, of course, it's different situation. Yes, because now the world is rather like a global village. Yes, we can have this kind of name, global village. I think you know it as well.
Yes,
right. Nice.
Okay, ladies, who want to reconnect again? Amira's having serious problem, Amira. Amira?
Yes.
Amira, can you reconnect in five minutes? You guys, you two, the rest, you two, Danuta? In 5
Yes, yes.
minutes, we're back. Same link, okay, guys? Same link.
Okay.
I see you in 5 minutes. Bye-bye for now.